Did you know that with just a few small changes, you can make your dog happier, significantly improve their health, and build a stronger bond than ever before? Most dog owners have no idea about these game-changing secrets, but today, we're going to reveal 10 useful tips that can completely transform your dog's life, both in terms of health and behavior. So if you love your dog and want the best for them, stay tuned, because tip number 7 is something that 90% of dog owners care about, but very few actually get right. The journey to understanding and connecting with your dog starts with the smallest things. Subscribe to the channel so you won't miss anything important for your four-legged friend. Let's explore the first secret. A real connection doesn't begin with a big action, but simply with you being there. Saying nothing, doing nothing, just sitting beside them, letting your breath fall into rhythm with the heartbeat of a creature placing all their trust in you. Dogs don't need you to be busy making them happy all day long. They just need to know that when they need you, you'll be there. And it's in those silent moments that your relationship with your dog grows the deepest and most secure. But there are times when silence isn't enough. When your dog feels uneasy, anxious, or tense from the stress of the day, your presence alone may not be enough. You need to reach out. A gentle stroke down the back, a soft circular motion at the shoulder, or simply placing your hand on their chest for a few seconds can help release the tension held in their muscles. It's not a technical massage, but a tender form of communication that says, "You're safe now. I'm here." Don't forget to observe how their body responds. You'll see the change in their eyes, in their breathing, and in the way they gradually let go, as if finally able to exhale. And from that physical contact, something deeper begins to form, a sense of belonging. You are not just the one who feeds them. You are their pack, the center of their small world. When you give them quality time, not just to play, but to truly be present, you're building a solid, emotional safe space for them. A slow, unhurried walk, a steady gaze when they feel nervous, or even the quiet between two souls. All of these become invisible threads, tying your dog to you through absolute trust. But emotions alone are not enough. A calm dog needs a mind that is challenged. They don't just want to play. They want to think, to solve problems, to feel smart and useful. A treat-dispensing toy, a familiar hide-and-seek game, or even a few minutes of gentle daily training, these allow their brain to work the same way their wild ancestors once used it to survive. And when you see their eyes light up, their tail wag with excitement each time they solve the puzzle, it's not just happiness. It's self-worth being nurtured. And if the mind needs to be opened, then the heart needs to step out into the world. Dogs are social animals. Not all are naturally friendly, but they do need exposure, the right kind, to learn and build confidence. A brief meeting with a gentle dog at the park, a small, supervised playgroup, or even just watching other dogs from a safe distance is enough to help expand their view of the world. You don't have to force them to socialize. Just create the opportunities with patience and trust that with each positive experience, your dog will learn to step into the world with a braver heart. There's a small habit many people overlook, but it helps your dog feel more secure every time you leave the house. A simple goodbye ritual. Whether it's a familiar phrase each morning, a slow, calming stroke, or just a gentle look before you walk out the door, these tell your dog, "You'll be back." Nothing scares a dog more than the feeling of being abandoned, but if you repeat that same comforting action every time you leave, they'll learn that absence is only temporary. It's not just routine, it's a silent promise. I will always come back to you. Just like humans, Dogs don't just listen to what you say, they look at your face to read your emotions. What's surprising is that if you give your dog time to observe your facial expressions, repeatedly showing joy, sadness, or encouragement, they will learn to read you without needing a command. And once this nonverbal language is established, your relationship will grow so deep that with just a single glance, your dog will know what you need. And vice versa. That's no longer training, that's real communication, where no words are needed, but everything is understood. However, not every part of a dog's body is easily open to touch. Their paws, for example, are sensitive and vulnerable, but if you touch them at the right moment, in the right way, it becomes one of the strongest signs of trust. Try it when your dog is relaxed, lying down after a calm walk. Gently place your hand on their paw. Don't force anything. Just watch how they respond. If they stay still, that's a powerful message. I let you close to where I'm weakest, because I trust you. And if you're patient with this habit, things like nail trimming or vet checkups will no longer be a battle. Sometimes the best thing you can do isn't to play or talk, but simply to sit, say nothing, and just be there. Turn off your phone, mute the TV, and sit quietly next to your dog. In that silence, something strange happens. Both you and your dog begin to slow down. You breathe together. You feel each other's presence. For your dog, that's the energy of safety. No judgment, no rejection, no distractions. Just you and them, existing in the same breath. And sometimes, that alone is everything a dog needs to know they're loved. And once the heart is calm and the spirit is connected, there's nothing better than play that taps into pure instinct. A game of fetch, a light tug of war, or simply chasing a favorite toy, these all release energy and reinforce your bond. But don't just go through the motions. Fully join in. Watch what excites them, what makes their tail wag non-stop, what lights up their eyes. Because when you play the way they need, you're telling them, I'm not just having fun with you. I understand you. And a dog who is played with the right way is a dog who feels less alone, less anxious, and more deeply connected to you than ever before. These 10 secrets don't come from complicated techniques or expert knowledge. They come from the quiet, thoughtful ways you show up, listen, and love your dog with your whole heart. Sometimes it's just a few seconds of the right touch, a warm glance, or a shared moment of stillness. But those small things are what build a stronger, happier bond than anything else ever could. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe so you can continue this journey with us. A journey of deeper understanding and care for your dog, every single day. Because understanding a dog's instincts isn't just the right way to love, it's the only way to be truly loved in return, with the purest kind of love there is.